What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live 6v6 edition. Today's episode is number 13, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 9-3 after a victory last time around. And this is actually the second time I'm trying to record this specific episode because the last battle was very, very bad. I ended up 5 or 6-0ing the person, and it was just, I think it was an in-game team, but it was... I mean, I think I've come up against in-game teams before, but it was just such a terrible battle. I basically just set up with Feraligatr immediately, and that was it. So it was not even a 10-minute video, and I didn't really want to show you guys that because that was not competitive. It was not educational, not informational, not entertaining at all. So yeah, we're gonna try this again, and I'm just not gonna count that in our record of things. So we shall see. We are bringing a full new team. Well, not a full new team. We are bringing Nadia the Salamence again. So if you're not sure what the defensive Salamence does, you can refer to previous episodes in which she put in quite a bit of work. Now, I will go over this team a little bit more in depth, but before I do that, make sure that if you guys would like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that good stuff, that you're clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. It does really help out a lot. You can also click the dislike button, but all you got to do is go into the comment section below and tell me why you dislike the video, because that is the only way that things will change. Because a lot of people dislike videos, and you never know why. They never leave feedback. That doesn't help anybody, because I want you guys to enjoy it, and that's pretty much it. Actually, I want you guys to enjoy it. Anyway, let's take a look at the team here. We got kind of like a tankish set with the Krookodile. It's got Stealth Rock, Knockoff, EQ, and Taunt. Now that I think about it, probably shouldn't be carrying the Knockoff because, again, this is an itemless meta. I don't know why I keep bringing Pokemon with Knockoff. Not a good idea, so I probably should change that. We have our special attacking, boom bursting X-Blowout, so see how that goes without a choice specs. I don't know if it's going to work. We have Nadia the defensive Salamence with Defog, Wish, Roost, and a Dragon Tail, Dragon Dancing Feraligatr, and then special attacking Electrode with HP Grass, Volt Switch, T-Bolt, and Signal Beam. And then we have our specially defensive Gardevoir as well. So that we can take, you know, special hits, because we do have 2 Pokemon that are weak to Fairy, and most of the time Fairies attack specially, or not most of the time, but some of the time. Some of the time they do. I mean, Mawile and Azumarill are physical fairies, but you get my point. We're up against somebody from Mexico who wants to do shiny for shiny trades, but we're not doing that. This is a pretty cool team. Swellow, Charizard that's not Mega, Jolteon, Swampert, and then Sylveon and a Chestnut. So Charizard without a Mega is going to be interesting. Swellow is still really fast and quite powerful even without the Guts activation. We just need to be careful not to burn it, because that's just what we need to do. Getting up rocks is a top priority with 2 flying type Pokemon and no ability to defog other than, I mean, I guess the Swellow or the Charizard can be carrying the Defog. I don't think that's going to be the case. But he doesn't have much for Krookodile, because the only thing he would really have for it would be the Chestnut or the Swampert, and we can intimidate it first, then get up rocks, and it'll be a good time, because we don't want that Charizard being able to do anything. We don't. We really don't. And hampering the ability of the Swellow to just U-turn around would also be very helpful indeed. And the Jolteon as well. We don't want it Volt switching all over the place. So we got things going on here. We do have things going on. We shall see how this match goes. Pretty excited. Pretty freaking excited. I really like this meta a lot. I wish that people wouldn't bring such try-hardish stuff all the time. Like this guy, he's not bringing try-hardish stuff at all. Pretty cool. Pretty cool variety of Pokemon. I wish people were just a little bit more creative. It would make things a little bit more entertaining for everybody, I would think. But, you know, at the same time, everybody's trying to win, so there's that. There's that. Now, let's see. I kind of want to taunt you to prevent rocks from going up. But at the same time, are you going to go for shenanigans like Waterfall? I should be able to take a Waterfall, but I really don't want rocks going up. And you're shiny, so that makes me think that you're Gen. I mean, that's kind of a bad thing to say, but yeah, I'm gonna taunt. I don't want rocks up. I really don't, because I want to get my rocks up and then get out and not have to worry about stuff. He goes for the Ice Beam. Special? Interesting. That does... And he gets the freeze! Really? Game! Now I'm not going to get rocks up. I should have went for rocks. Why did I not go for stealth rock? Well, I'm sorry I didn't predict an ice beam freeze from a Swampert on the first turn. Are you kidding me? That is nonsense. I'm sorry, it's nonsense. I don't care if you guys get on me for complaining about hacks, because I've been complaining about hacks a lot lately. I will admit that, but I've also been getting hacks a lot more than usual lately. I kind of want to go into Electrode, but there's no point in saving this Krookodile now other than for Intimidate. There really is not, because, yeah, I don't want to risk the EQ and go, that was not the best thing in the world. Let's go for a Stealth Rock. Maybe we will dethaw. I was about to say declaw. So I'm still thinking about my cat. I think about my cat all the time, apparently. It's constantly on my mind. Stealth Rock, come on. No, we're still frozen solid. Darn you, RNG. There's the Ice Beam again. That's not going to take us out, actually. Or is it? It's going to get max damage? Nope, it's not. So we're going to go for the Stealth Rock again and hope that we break out. His taunt's going to end, so if he does have rocks, he'll be able to go for it. I'm not okay. No, we're still freaking frozen. Great. There's the Ice Beam. Krookodile goes down. I'm just not happy about that. Sorry, I'm just not happy about that. Now, let's see. Let's see, the taunt wears off, as I mentioned, and we don't really have much of a choice except to go into Electrode and go for the HP Grass, which should be painfully obvious. Should be painfully obvious. Why else would I go into an Electrode on a Swampert? But he might stay in, so I have to go for it. He's going to stay in. Is that going to be enough to kill? That should... Okay, never mind. I thought that was going to one-shot. I mean, he's intimidated. Can we live that? No, we cannot. So I guess that was a bad play. I should have went for prior damage first. Wow, okay. Well, now, at this point, that is upsetting. That is really, really upsetting. I guess we're going to go into for Alligator. And we can try to set up a Dragon Dance because I don't think he can do much to me other than EQ. I mean, this actually no. The Swellow could have the quick attack, but he could also try to bring in the Jolteon right after this. And I don't have any resistances anymore because Krookodile and Electrode are both dead. I mean, I have Gardevoir, but he could also pack the Shadow Ball, which is not going to feel so good. But I think even at +1, Jolteon would still outspeed. I mean, it's base 130. And for Alligator's like base 70. So yeah, I don't think we're going to outspeed him, even if we get a Dragon Dance up. So I'm just going to Waterfall here to try to get rid of this thing. We do outspeed because I think Swampert's base 60, so if he was max speed, it's not going to matter. And yeah, that... Oh, he survives with like 1 HP. He's going to get an Endeavor off. And that brings us down to 3. Are you kidding me? Really? Did we get low rolled or was that a high roll? What is it with this Swampert? What is going on? I had to go for a Waterfall. We almost lost 3 Pokemon to the Swampert. 3. Because he survived an HP Grass and then a Waterfall from a max attack for Alligator. How in the world does that happen? I don't understand. The Jolteon's coming out now. And we're going to go out into our Gardevoir. Because I don't see much of another play here. I mean, we can go into Salamence, but it could have the HP Ice. I don't really want to mess around with that. So we can go into Gardevoir, we can throw up a Wish, and then we can start Moonblasting things, and it will hopefully be a good time. Hopefully. We're going to trace the Volt Absorb, which is great. So if you go for an Electric-type move, that's not going to work. Yep, there you go. There you go. Taste of your own medicine. Should I throw up a Wish first before I do anything? Yeah, I probably should. Probably should. Let's throw up the Wish, see what he wants to go for. He's going to stay and go for the Shadow Ball, which is fine. That's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Nope, not a whole lot of damage at all. He doesn't get the special D-Drop, which is great, because I was a little bit afraid of that, not going to lie. Not going to lie. Another Shadow Ball should put us at about 50% HP, so we should recover all of that, or just about all of that. He goes for the Shadow Ball again. And, oh, that puts us down lower than I thought. But we're still going to get most of that back due to our wish. And Moonblast does over 50%. We can throw up another wish. And then, see, if we had the lefties, we would be at full HP at this point. And I kind of feel like we have to just go for the Moonblast and not wish. No, we are going to go for a wish. We're going for the wish. There's the Shadow Ball. He's staying in and just letting his Jolteon die here. That brings us down to about 50%. And yeah, another Shadow Ball should not take us out. So we should have a Gardevoir at a pretty decent amount of our HP, which is great. I'm happy about that. Get this Jolteon out of the way, even to score a little bit. So it's 4 Pokemon to 4 Pokemon. I'm still reeling at how the beginning of this match went, though. Having one of our Intimidate users gone. He now is going to switch out and go into the Sylveon. Interestingly enough, which should be able to take this incoming Moonblast very easily. Very, very easily. Okay, that did more than I thought it was going to. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a Will-O-Wisp to get some residual damage on this thing. He may have the Heal Bell, and then he can, you know, Wish Protect, all that stuff. He's going to go for the Light Screen. Okay, so he's a dual screen set. It's only going to last 5 turns because he can't carry the Light Clay. He's going to get hurt by the burn. I'm going to throw up a Wish here and then go from there. He's going to stay in again, so maybe he's going to throw up a Reflect. I don't really know. I really don't know. He's going to go for a Moonblast. Okay, that makes sense. We're not going to get a special attack drop. I don't really feel like I can pass it into Feraligatr. That's what I really wanted to do, because there's not rocks up on my side of the field. I can switch in. He's not going to die due to entry hazards. But as long as this thing is attacking me, I can't do that. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to switch in anything else. So we might as well just go for a Moonblast here to hopefully KO this thing. Yeah, he's going to stay in. And I'm pretty sure that with the Moonblast and the burn damage, he's going to go down. He goes for the Psyshock. Why would you go for the Psyshock? I don't really know. I mean, I guess to hit us on our lower physical defensive side, that makes a sense, I suppose. And yeah. We could be that guy and just protect here. We could be. But actually, the better play, I think, is to throw up a Wish and let him die. He's going to stay in and go for a Moonblast. We're not going to take much damage from that. So having a Wish up is going to be great. He goes for the Light Screen, which fails. I guess he thought that it already dissipated. I don't know. I don't know what's going on at all. That was not a good play. That was either a misclick or he thought he saw that it ended and it didn't. I'm not really sure. I am noticing that all of his Pokemon are shiny, though. Yeah, shiny Charizard, too. Okay, that makes sense. With the Wish up, I really wish I had Rocks up at this point. That would be great. Feraligatr can still come in and one-shot this thing with an Aqua Jet. I kind of want to go into Salamence. I mean, what are you going to go for? A Fire-type move? Not really afraid of that. Not really afraid of a Fire-type move with the Salamence. If he's physical, a Flare Blitz is really just going to just destroy my life. So actually, you know what? I'm going to stay in and see what he does first before I make any decisions. He goes for the Heat Wave and we avoid the attack. So he is special. And Moonblast, wow, that does nothing because of the Light Screen. I forgot about that. I was like, holy cannoli, that does no damage at all. No damage. We're going to go into Salamence here, I guess. I mean, we can't switch in Feraligatr safely. I wish I still had Electrode around because we can come in and just one-shot this thing, but that's not going to happen. We're going to get a useless Intimidate off. We should be able to take the incoming Heat Wave fairly easily. We avoid the attack again. He misses 2 Heat Waves in a row. That is really unfortunate because it's a 90% accuracy move. That really stinks for him. I mean, it wouldn't be doing much damage to either Gardevoir or Salamence, but still. The Chestnut's going to come in here, which is also shiny. Surprise, surprise. And it's not going to take much damage at all from this Dragon Tail. Okay, wow, that took more damage than I thought it was going to, because I'm not invested in attack. The Swellow comes in, and we don't have a switch in, so I'm going to Dragon Tail. He goes with a Brave Bird. I should have roosted. That's going to deal an okay amount of damage because we did not get the Intimidate off beforehand. Actually, that's not really going to do that much damage at all. I thought it would do more than that. But again, he doesn't have his Guts activated. So, Dragon Tail, wow, that almost KOs this thing. That did a good 50%. In comes the Charizard again. And I don't know if he's just going to want to stay in here or what. I'm going to throw up a Wish this time. And we'll see what he wants to do. He's going to stay in. Alright. You're staying in. What are you going to go for? He goes for the Heat Wave. Fantastic. That's not going to do much. Wow, that did more than I thought it was going to. Alright. Well, I'm just going to stay in and Dragon Tail then. Again, can't switch in the Feraligatr as he continues to go for Heat Wave, which does a decent amount of damage. And he gets the burn. Of course he gets the burn. But to be fair, he missed 2 Heat Waves, so that is a thing. This match is taking forever, and it shouldn't, because I feel like this player just really isn't that good. I really do feel that way. So we're going to get a good amount of our HP back. And I think he's going to go for Brave Bird again. So I'm going to Roost. Go for the Brave Bird. No, he goes for the Roost. Oh, he has Roost Swellow. Okay. Alright, I'm not even mad about that. I mean, unfortunately, the burn is coming into play here. It really is, because Dragon Tail is going to do less damage. And I don't have... Electrode! Why did I let you go down so early? Because you outspeed Charizard and Swellow in one shot. Oh, that is terrible. Alright, we're going to Dragon Tail again. Now he goes for the Brave Bird. So I should have went for Roost. But he could just Roost stall me as well because he outspeeds. And yeah, he's not taking that much recoil from it at all. There's the Dragon Tail, which we know does an okay amount, even though we're burned. So that is a thing. He's going to go into the Charizard, which I'm really hoping does not pack the Roost. Like, that would be terrible, actually, if he has Roost. Because I don't have any switch-ins. I'd have to let something die. We're going to go into Gardevoir because we can take special attacks fairly well. Heat Wave, I don't even know if it hit us last time, because he missed a couple. But yeah, we should be able to do more damage with the Moonblast and such. There's the Heat Wave. He's going to connect. And oh my goodness, is that a crit? Are you kidding me? Game. Really, the hacks has been terrible on both sides. He's going to go for the Heat Wave because he has no reason not to. I'm going to go for a Wish. And I have to Protect now. I cannot believe that I'm having so much trouble with this guy. Not to say that he's a bad player, but I feel like I should be winning this match fairly handily, and I'm not. Part of it is because I made a stupid mistake in letting Electrode go down. But having Krookodile go down so early in the match did not help my cause either. Moonblast it is. He's going to Heat Wave. I should have wished again. We're going to have to wish next time around. Thankfully, he does not get the burn because that would have been bad. Moonblast, that's going to do an okay amount of damage. We get the special attack drop. So again, a little bit more hacks going on because it just is. I mean, that's what is it, a 20% chance? He's going to stay in Heat Wave. That's not going to do nearly as much as it has been doing. Yeah, it does about 30 HP worth. And he has to be running low on Heat Waves. He's used it a lot. I mean, chances are this thing is gen, so I guess it probably has all kinds of things. Can we take another Heat Wave? I think we can. So I'm going to Moonblast. He goes for the Flamethrower this time around, which does less than Heat Wave. Not by much, but it does do less. Leaves us with 28 HP remaining. We can get another Moonblast off. And we should be able to take him out with one more Moonblast. So I think what I want to do is actually throw up one more Wish and then take him out. We'll see if he wants to switch. I don't know what the plan is here. I'm hoping he doesn't have Roost. Please do not have Roost. Flamethrower, Heat Wave. I don't know what else you could possibly carry. If this is like a Charizard Y set, which I'm guessing it is, he goes for the Heat Wave again. Maybe Solar Beam, but why would you bring that to back? Actually, I can't talk because I'm bringing Knockoff to an itemless meta, so I can't really talk about that too much. Now we can go for Moonblast, and we should. Oh, he goes for Inferno and connects. 50% accuracy. If that took me out, I would have been so upset. Actually, the burn might. The burn might. Are we serious? I cannot believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is happening. The fact that he even has Inferno tells me this has to not be a very competitive team. But thankfully, the Wish activates before burn damage. I would have been so upset if Gardevoir went down right there. I would have been very, 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 very upset. Jolteon's coming out now. And he cannot beat us in one hit, I don't think. So going for a Moonblast to get rid of this thing actually feels like my best play. So that's what I'm going to go for. And if Gardevoir goes down here, then so be it. Well, it will be going down due to the burn eventually. The Swellow can come in and revenge me, and I mean, I can't protect. That's not going to do me any good. You can go for an electric type move now, but Shadow Ball does more. So we'll see what he wants to do. I can't believe this match. I'm beyond words, ladies and gents. I'm beyond words. He does go for the T-Bolt, so that's definitely not going to kill. Nope, and a Moonblast will, pretty sure, finish off this Jolteon. Yes, it does, thankfully. Thankfully. So he has the Swellow, and what is his other remaining Pokemon? For some reason, I'm having a little bit of a brain fart. Swellow, we should be able to take out with an Aqua Jet. So thankfully, I kept Feraligatr around. I think he has one more Pokemon. I don't know what it is. And that's kind of a problem. So we're going to go for a Moonblast in case he goes for Roost, which would be really dumb. I don't think he's going to go for Roost. No, he's going to go for Brave Bird. That was the play to make. It's the most powerful move. In case I wanted to save this for Death Fodder, you would just destroy my life. He gets a crit. That obviously means nothing. Obviously means nothing. And we can actually go into Salamence here and Dragon Tail to finish this Swellow. No. We don't want to do that because he can Roost. We're not going to play those games. We are not going to play those games. We're going to come in and Aqua Jet this thing to take him out. And I don't see him surviving that. So Aqua Jet it is. Well, he has Quick Attack, so if he has it, he'll go for it here. Because the Aqua Jet is very obvious, but it looks like he either doesn't have it or he's just decided to not go for it. Swellow does go down. Shiny Swellow. I don't really like the shiny Swellow so much. I don't like the green. I feel like it just looks weird. I don't know. Chestnut. Oh, that's right. We saw Chestnut already. He can just take us out with any move, really. I mean, we have 3 HP. You could just give us kind of a nasty look, like, I don't know, like, you know that kind of look that you just give your ex if you, like, see her in the hallway or something, or, like, at the mall, and you're just like, I don't know about you. I don't know about that one. You could just do that and Feraligatr would go down. That simple. Ice Punch, Energy Ball, Chestnut. Okay, I'm so done. I'm so done. It took me over 20 minutes to beat this guy, and he's running Energy Ball, Chestnut, and Inferno Charizard. Really? I'm a bad player, ladies and gents. I'm a bad player. I'm terrible. What else can I say other than I'm terrible? Let's see. Super effective Flamethrower. What's going to do more damage, or just Boom Burst? 90 times 2, or base 90 times 2 for super effective is 180. 140 times 1.5. Boom Burst actually does more. I should be running Fire Blast, not Flamethrower. But we're going for the Boom Burst because that surprisingly does more. Flamethrower would only do more if I was hitting a Sizzle or something. Anyway, yeah, Chestnut's gonna go down to that, and that's gonna be a victory for us. I'm definitely counting that. I don't know, I tried to combine the two. It's not really a word. This, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say, but like I said, that's a victory for us. That brings the record to 10-3, 7-game differential. We're gonna try to build on that next time. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. A little bit of mixed feelings. It was amusing, sure. It was a little frustrating at the beginning with the hacks. I also think it's a little sad that I don't know. I'm just gonna let you guys think what you're gonna think, and we'll just leave it at that. So thank you very much for watching, as always. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you're leaving a thumbs up and a comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.